Hey everyone, my name is Tommy T999 and this is F1 2019, the brand new title releasing later on in June, way earlier than normal, which is great news for all you F1 fans. And I was lucky enough to head to Codemasters' office this week and capture a load of brand new footage from this game and share it with you here on the channel. Now the first video we've got is an absolute stonker. I'm not going to lie, we're going to be playing in the McLaren as Lando Norris, looking to get McLaren their first podium, maybe even victory in a long, long time. You have to wait until the end of this race to see the drama that does unfold. But as the start here, we're just going through each of the cars and each of the drivers for those cars. Now, to make this clear, it's still a work in progress. This is not the final version, so all of the models of the cars aren't final as yet. But obviously, they will be as and when the game officially launches, as I said, later on in June. But we're going to quickly go through these in this video, then I won't do this in any of the future videos, but what I will have in the next videos is we have got things to come. We've got F2 race, we've got heavy rain, we have got drama, we've got crashes, we've got pretty much everything you could ask for and wish for. We've got, well, no, I'm not going to tease too much, but let's just say Ferrari have a very good day. Red Bull have a pretty solid day in one of the races, and Williams, well, we're seeing them on screen now, they have an absolute stonker of a day, courtesy of George Russell, but those are in the videos to come. This is the first one, and we're heading to Canada.
Yesterday's incredible qualifying, there's no doubt we're in for an intense race here in Montreal, and I think we're just about ready to begin.
If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot.
Anthony Davison joins me today and looking very chirpy as well, it must be said. And by your smile, I'm guessing you're anticipating a good race today.
I always get like this when it comes to race day, Crofty, you should know that. I do think we're in for an extra exciting one today though, that's for sure. The current lineup of drivers are all super competitive, and with the recent upgrades being made by some of the teams, who knows how today will play out.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race.
Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row.
Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have
Gasly, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Verstappen,
Norris,
Sainz, Grosjean and Lance Stroll, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Kevin Magnussen and Perez,
Kubica, Giovinazzi, Daniel Kvyat and Alexander Albon. Russell and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid.
And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So the races are going to be 3 laps. The AI is set to 50% difficulty, and you'll notice they are a lot more aggressive now and drive, well, as you would expect them to in real life. I am no pro driver, so I do have the corner line on. I would say I'm okay at driving games. I've played a lot of F1 games in the past, and I would normally find if I had settings at 50%, I would be streaming past all of the opponents and kind of like, I'd need to put normally onto 75% AI difficulty to give myself a chance. But you'll notice, in not just this video, things are a lot more difficult these days. The setup, well, they had a wheel and pedal scenario, but I tried that and got some reasonable gameplay on those, but I also managed to get this gameplay in a couple of the other races with a controller in hand. So you'll notice probably from the way that the wheel is moving and the way that like the little changes that are happening as I'm driving around, that you can probably tell this is played on a pad. It's on PS4, but do not forget this is all work in progress. The game itself felt brilliant, played very well. In this video we're going to play the 3-lap race, but we're also then got the full 3-lap replay at the end as well, so you can see lots of the different kind of like graphic changes, the lighting, the shading, the way the cars are looking. But yeah, I'm going to leave you after that incredible pass at the final chicane, which puts me into 3rd position. I'm going to leave you to watch the end of this race. Now, I have got plenty more videos to come. If you'd like to see one, let's say today, if we can get 999 likes on this video, I'll get another video up as soon as we hit that target. There's some absolute corkers to come. I cannot wait to share them. We've got more F2 as well, which is obviously new to the game this time round. And I've also got a classic race. Well, no, it's a classic event with both Prost and Senna, which you do not want to miss. So my name is Tommy T999. A huge thank you to Codemasters here in the UK for getting me access and hands-on with the game early, and then letting me share it with you. I do hope you enjoy this. I cannot wait to see your reaction as to what happens at the end of these 3 laps. All I'll say is, I should have paid a little bit more attention. That's all I'm going to say. Until the end of this video, I hope you enjoy F1 2019. My name is Tommy T999. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you don't enjoy it, give it a dislike. Share it with your friends if you want more people to see all about F1 2019. And subscribe to the channel for daily videos, whether it's top 10s, exclusive gameplay, more F1, or walkthroughs of games as they release. So can you believe it? Norris was on for a podium, but I switched to rich mix for the fuel right at the start, and then didn't pay attention to the fact that I'd run out, and I got pipped on the line by Vettel. That is an unbelievable way to win this race, and I'm so gutted. I really wanted to get McLaren on that podium and give Norris his first podium in F1.
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
So it was a 1-2 for the Mercedes team. Bottas, Hamilton. Will that be the case when we go to Canada in a week's time in real life? I'm so gutted for Norris and McLaren. It's my own fault. We were so set for that 3rd position, which would have been incredible. But unfortunately, Vettel and Ferrari pipped us to that position. So I'm going to let now the full replay play through. This is all from Norris's viewpoint, from the action cam here. So enjoy this. It will hopefully give you another indication as to how good the game is looking, not just from the car perspective, but also what they're doing to the tracks themselves, the lighting, the shading, and all of the outside areas of the main track. So this, as I say, has been F1 2019. We've been at Canada. Let me know if you did enjoy the video down below in the comments. You can tell me how silly I am for not checking my fuel. And of course, also let me know, would you like to see more F1 videos here on the channel? I've got plenty more ready to go. So enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're up to. My name is Tommy T999. Thank you for all of your support. Believe in your dreams. Become legend. And I'll speak to you again in the next one.